Positively Muskegon, Andy O'Reilly, and take a look behind me and take a look next to me. It's Bitson from Celebration Cinema. We are out here to talk about the big grand opening of the 2016 season of the Getty 4 Drive-In on Summit and Getty in Muskegon. Last week, I was driving by and I saw the sign that says open April 15th.
Yep.
I thought, I'll snap a picture of that and throw it out on the Positively Muskegon page, see what comes of it. If you look at the average reach of somebody sharing something on a Facebook post, the average Facebook fan list is about 390 people. So if you look at the 1,100 some odd that shared that, we're talking hundreds of thousands of people.
Absolutely.
Have seen this message. I mean, not going to say they're all over West Michigan because people know people on Facebook all over, but this is a big deal.
It is. It's a very big deal, especially in Michigan when it comes to a seasonal theater, and let alone an outdoor 4-screen theater.
Right. Talk about the history. How long has this place been around?
This has been with us since the 60s, I believe.
Yeah?
It's been around a long time.
Longer than you and me.
Oh, definitely. Okay. And
that's long enough.
Kevin's been running this place for quite a while. I mean, I've been around a long time.
Yep.
Kevin's been around longer than I have, and this is his baby. He makes this thing happen.
Is this one of the places that Muskegon doesn't? 1948? Oh my God!
Okay,
We just got word that.
Yep, I was going to say absolutely. I knew it was a while.
That is unbelievable. Lokes
I was going to say.
There you go.
Yep,
Lokes came along in 1966.
Yes.
Perfect. So it's good when we have somebody giving us all the information once we're rolling, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Ken has been here for 35 years, and think of the people that have come through this place over the years.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a huge deal.
Yes, it is. I mean, there are stories of first dates, last dates, wedding nights, fish fries in January.
Really? Oh, yeah. Kevin's been out here doing that, hasn't he? Kevin Matthews has been out here a couple of times. Hey, Kev, how are you, man?
Yeah, football games in October. I mean,
huge.
And the beautiful thing about a lot of that is with the inception of being able to go digital, which is something that most drive-in theaters these days are having a hard time doing because they're small little operations.
Sure.
And this operation is it runs from April to September, and it has a loyal fan base that is out.
A couple of years ago, I seem to remember there was some talk about possibly giving the shutters to the place and calling it quits. And
that's
really
been a while ago.
It went nuts, didn't it?
Oh yes, it was one of those things where it was a serious thing. A lot of people think it was just a business ploy hoax, but no, it was a serious thing.
Yeah.
But as it turned out, fans and guests of the place just turned out in droves. Still love the place. Yeah. And on top of that, there just weren't any serious buyers at the time.
Sure.
So
good
it was
for us.
And absolutely. And Lokes Theaters and Celebration Cinema said, you know what?
Let's keep it.
Yeah, we're gonna hang on to it. And for a few years they said we're still gonna look to off.
Yeah.
But until then we're gonna continue opening. And over the last few years they pretty much said, you know what? Nostalgia aside, which is beautiful.
Yep.
This is a place for us.
That's good.
This is something for Muskegon.
And you look at the nostalgia factor of this, and the way things have changed. The technology's been updated.
Yep.
You've got the digital screen. You got the digital cameras. You got all that stuff. You've also added like FM that you can come in and tune in.
That actually came in before digital. Yes, you can tune in the movies right through your car.
How about that?
Or some people like to pull up in the truck, put the boom box in the back, and kick that on.
What a great thing!
Exactly. It's very modernized.
I'm trying to think a little bit with how far away are just Traverse City's got to drive in.
Yep.
The cherry something or other
yes,
up there.
The Cherry Bowl.
Where's the other? Are there any closer?
There was one that popped up a couple years ago down in Ionia, but they put up, I believe, an inflatable screen or a collapsible screen, and there's still at least one operating over near Detroit.
So it's getting harder and harder to find. They got one in Coldwater. They got one in Flint.
Yes.
And these are really getting to be harder to find.
With this, between the seasonal operation and the phasing out of 35 millimeter film,
sure,
it's become a lot more difficult for these drive-ins to keep going.
You're doing double features again all summer. And I'd like to throw this in there as well. The second film is courtesy of Positively Muskegon all summer long. We foot the bill for you to see the second film. Part of our work here with Celebration Cinema. So, talk about opening weekend. What are we going to see?
Opening weekend, we're going to see the premiere weekend of The Jungle Book. Disney is kicking out a live-action version. Is absolutely fantastic.
I've seen the previews. Looks good.
It has the feel to me similar to The Life of Pi from a few years back, with all the animals and the life, but this time there's real life to these animals. It's fantastic, and it's sharing a screen with Zootopia, the hottest cartoon of the season. Criminal opens on Friday as well, kind of the darker rated R crime drama.
Okay.
And that'll be pairing up with Robert De Niro and Zac Efron's Dirty Grandpa.
Will De Niro do anything at this point?
He will. But, I mean, the man is gold.
I couldn't agree more, but it's like, dude, I need another Goodfellas here sooner or later, man. Come on, Bob.
Yep. Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Nice.
In the great outdoors. Yes, it doesn't matter where you can see it these days, but if you can see it on this huge screen in the outdoors, you can't
It's a big deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And that's going to be paired with The Finest Hours.
Okay.
And then Barbershop 3 opens. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yep.
And then that will be partnered with Batman versus Superman.
So you got, dusk comes down. First show starts, about 9 o'clock now?
Planning about 9 o'clock for the first feature to get underway right now. And as the season moves on, as daylight sticks around a little longer, that time will get a little later. But
I hate this time of year. I spent so many years getting up for work at 3 o'clock in the morning. I like it when it's dark at 5.
Right.
And I'm done, man. I guess I'm getting old.
Well, there are a lot of drive-in goers that would like that too.
I'm sure. It's a festival atmosphere. It's a great picnic atmosphere. I just took a walk through the place. The games are back. They got all the playground equipment still. Bring your blankets. Bring your lawn chairs. Last year, I understand, was the second best year that this place has ever seen. So we have got some serious assets here in Muskegon, something you can come from far and wide to come and enjoy the drive-in movies at the Getty 4 Drive-In. It opens up Friday, April 15th.
Friday.
Pay your taxes and come to the drive-in. Keep in mind, they get you on the taxes, we'll pick up the tab for movie number 2. Getty 4 Drive-In, Bitson, thanks for being here. Celebration Cinema, come out and enjoy it this weekend.